look into us.
Sadi Palmer.
Good. Yeah.
Augustine Banefu.
Okay. You got 15
Wapet
minutes. Yeah.
Chioma. And Sorinda Cole. We are here to discuss based on the question given to us. The question reads: explain how the differing requirements of an application will be reflected in data employed. I and my group members have done much on this, of which each and every one of us will be coming to give a presentation based on this. Firstly, I want to talk on the first application, which is MIS, which means Management Information System. Referring this to an organization context, we are trying to find out the requirements an organization wants for this type of software. Now we are considering the requirements. Now we have this on the board. First, if an organization wants faster to facilitate planning, make the planning to be faster enough, that means the organization will go for this MIS. MIS now helps an organization to facilitate its planning. Second one, the requirement here is an organization wants to handle an overload of information. Now we recommended this software MIS for the organization because it will help in minimizing an information overload. Another one is decentralization as a requirement in an organization. Which software will be required in a case whereby an organization wants to achieve? We recommended MIS because it encourages decentralization. Another one there is if an organization wants to be together, it wants to be connected, MIS is good for such organization because MIS equally brings coordination in organization. MIS equally makes control easy, control of information in organization. When such requirement is needed, MIS is required to achieve such requirements. In a situation whereby an organization wants to be able to assemble, process, stores, retrieves, evaluates, and disseminates its information, which software does it need? Because it has this as the requirement. Which software? MIS is recommended to achieve that requirement. At this juncture, I'll call on my other colleague to come and continue for their thoughts. Thank you.
Hello. Um, Basically, if an organization um, wants to understand how it uh, the software that we would recommend would be customer relationship management. It depends on what the company want or it depends on what the company or the organization wants to achieve with in its business. If it wants to understand, the behavior of its customers, and like to know what they want, what they don't want, so that the company does not offer wrong services. It's in order to achieve that, we're recommending customer relationship management. To also understand like the spending habits of its customers. To know what they purchase, what they don't purchase. The best software to be able to understand or to get that information would be customer relationship management. And also, if if an organization or a company feels that the products or the services that is providing at the moment is not meeting its uh, is not profitable, or it wants to expand on the services and the products that it's delivering at the moment, um, we're going to recommend customer relationship management, because this software is going to help them to redefine their products, to also um, be able to offer products, to customers, to also be able to offer products to customers uh, that will not normally buy that product. Also to increase customer revenue, to get their customers to spend more. You know, you will recommend customer relationship management. And lastly, if they want to attract new customers to the business, to the organization, this is the best software for them to use.
Is that okay to? How are you going to get the new customer through CRM?
Um, Basically, you have the information of the software lets you store the information of your current
But a new customer, are the new
Let,
customers
I'm just
included?
I'm sorry, I'm getting there. It lets you, so like say you're a customer and you purchase something from my company.
Okay.
I store your details.
Right.
Let's say half of this class I have their details. Then I'll be able to know, in this class, these people are my customers, and this is what they like to. This is the kind of service that I provide, and I'll be able to know. I'll be able to have a survey or carry out a survey to
No, no.
find out what other
My
people.
my question is, if you organize, let's say as an example, uh, Chioma, okay,
Yeah.
she's not even your customer, okay,
Okay.
she's in this class, so half of the class member is your customer already, but she's not your customer. That means your database doesn't have any information of her.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Yes.
Right. So in that case, how the CRM going to help you to get this new customer? That is my question.
It's by helping me understand, the things that she would, the, you know, the things that she would want, or the products that she likes to purchase.
But her details is not in your
Her
database.
details are not in my database
Database,
at the
yeah, right.
moment. Um.
If her details is not in your database,
Yeah.
is that your CRM can able to say what are the products she is going to like?
Um.
Okay, we have 7.5 minutes. Yeah.
All right. This is the next software that I'm going to be talking about is a transaction processing system. And here is basically what this software is going to fulfill is, if a company or an organization wants to run like uh,
Yeah.
basically wants to organize its day-to-day business, to gather information on its daily processes. This is the best software for it to use. If it wants to be able to, document its purchases, its transactions and its purchases and its dealings, its business dealings immediately and accurately, this is the best uh, software for it to use. You know, if it wants to, this software also helps produce reports and information about the transaction, like produce receipts after a sales and stuff like that. It's also efficient in the sense that you don't have to. most of it, or some of the processes are automated, and in that way it reduces time consumption and
Mm-hmm.
increases efficiency. And because of when you reduce when you make it more efficient, it makes for better customer service in the sense that people don't have to stand in queue
Yep.
or take a long time to get whatever services that they need.
Yep.
And if you get better uh, customer service, you're likely to increase your competitive advantage
Mm-hmm.
because people would want where they can get what they want easily
Yep.
with fair pricing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. On this stage, I pass you over to Sandeep.
Okay, Sandeep. 4 minutes.
Hello, I'm Sandeep Verma. I'm going to discuss about some software. Some companies of the all business companies software for their so discuss about decision support system. This is the software. So the company when company use this kind of software, so companies managers or management take the decision about how the company is running and how they're making the business. Some company requires like improvement of personal efficiency. So when the customers buy some products, so they need some improve the personal efficiency. So this kind of software make decision that how their personal efficiency is improving or not improving. It's expedites problem solving means it's got speed up the progress of problem solving in an organization. So whenever the problem occurs, this kind of software support to make the decision, and they solve the problems very easily. Facilitated interpersonal communication. So this kind of software is gives the facility of interconnected with each other, the software and data process as well. So promotes learning or training. This kind of software takes data for promoting and learning for training. So this kind of software they promotes the customers and the staffs as well. Increases organization control. So when any kind of control the company needs, they increase the this kind of decision support. Yeah. The next software is executive support system. So this kind of system, this kind of software, the executive for support. So what kind of support the company needs, like filters data of management. This kind of software uh, filters the data of management, improves to tracking information. It tracks some information of customers, offers efficiency to decision makers, provide timely delivery company summary information. So they provide company summary, full summary reports, informations. This kind of software. I will say to
You still got 1 minute. Yep.
yeah.
Very
That's
well.
it. That's it.
Shall we ask the question?
Yes.
Yep. So, only you three. Okay. So, uh, what is actually you focusing here? Are you focusing the company's requirements you identified fast and then you trying to provide the solution, or you just saying what are those softwares can able to do?
What we've identified here is the requirements of the company,
Right.
and then we've tried to say, okay, if this is your requirement, this is the software
So
that.
that requirements can be reflected if they start using those kind of software, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's part I'm missing. No one mentioned that's big. Hmm?
I thought we
But
were
Anyway, is anybody else would like to ask any questions? Anyone from this group?
Questions?
No.
Questions
Because I
means
will
marks.
ask.
If you can ask the questions, you will get a marks. Okay. Don't think they are